41-year-old Amber K. Weimer of Charleston, West Virginia, is behind bars after she allegedly fatally stabbed her boyfriend's daughter. At around 8 p.m. on Thursday, the 5th of January, authorities responded to a home at 809 Bauer Avenue on reports of a stabbing. When officers arrived at the residence, they found 20-year-old Abigail Marcinkowski dead with several stab wounds to her neck. Investigators said that Amber stabbed Abigail during an argument between the two, and Amber was found inside the home with blood on her hands and clothing. Police said Amber was in a relationship with Abigail's father, and they lived together at the home. Authorities said that while at the police station, Amber admitted to killing Abigail and told officers that she used a knife. Amber has been charged with murder, and she's held at the South Central Regional Jail without bond. 36-year-old Catlin Tyler Boswell of Chatsworth, Georgia, is behind bars after being accused of murdering his father and seriously wounding his mother at the Forsyth County home. At just before midnight on Sunday the 8th of January, authorities responded to a residence at 2830 Canberra Court in Cummings, Georgia on a report of a stabbing. When officers arrived at the home, they found 65-year-old John Boswell dead at the scene. A female victim who's not been publicly identified has also been stabbed and was transported to a local hospital in a critical condition. Authorities identified Catlin, who's the son of the victims, as a suspect, and he had fled the area before deputies arrived. Less than 2 hours later, investigators tracked Catlin down about 75 miles away in Whitfield County, where Dalton police took him into custody without incident. He's charged with murder and aggravated assault, and he's held without bond at the Forsyth County Jail. The motive in the attack is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues. 25-year-old Marcus Griffin is behind bars after he allegedly fatally shot 2 young children while holding another at gunpoint. At around 2 a.m. on Monday the 9th of January, deputies from the Coahoma County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about a child shot at the Summer Garden Apartments complex located at 325 Coldwater River Road in Jonestown, Mississippi. An off-duty deputy who lives in the area reportedly went to the scene and found Marquez holding a child at gunpoint. Deputies said they were able to talk the subject into dropping his weapon and get the child to safety. After taking Marquez into custody, authorities searched the residence and found 2 children inside who had been shot. One was a 9-year-old boy who was reportedly deceased prior to the deputies' arrival, and the other was a 1-year-old girl who was taken to the emergency room in Clarksdale, where the child did not survive. The 1-year-old girl was identified by relatives as Avery Jones. Melrose Howell, Avery's grandmother, said, "All I know is my grandbaby's gone, and I just want everyone to know that Avery baby was a sweet baby. She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve this at all." She said her mum told me she was asleep, and he put a pillow over her head and shot her in the head. According to Melrose, there were several children at the apartment when the shooting happened. She said to her knowledge Marquez was a friend of Avery's mother. Melrose said that she told me they were friends, and how could a friend do this to you, she said. The motive in the attack is unknown. Marquez reportedly recently moved back to Jonestown from Arlington, Texas. He was charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault. He's held at the Coahoma County Adult Detention Center without bond. A Texas homeowner shot an intruder and held him at gunpoint until deputies arrived. At around 6:50 p.m. on the 3rd of January, authorities responded to a call from a residence on County Road 3505 in Boss County regarding an attempted burglary, where the homeowner shot the intruder. When deputies arrived, they found a man laying on the sidewalk in front of the residence, with the homeowner holding the suspect at gunpoint. The homeowner was disarmed, and deputies rendered first aid to the suspect, who had a gunshot wound to his upper right leg. The homeowner told investigators that the intruder rammed his vehicle through the lock gate to access the property and approached the front door of the residence. The suspect then aggressively attempted to break into the home. Evidence at the scene supports his statement. The suspect, identified as 53-year-old William Wayne Strauser of Valley Mills, was arrested and treated at a hospital and booked into the Boss County Jail. He's charged with attempted burglary, criminal mischief and criminal trespass. Authorities said that the homeowner and the suspect are known to each other, but didn't specify their relationship, but said this was not a random burglary attempt. The investigation is ongoing.